それでは戦場へ向かいましょう。じゃなかった。モビルスーツ隊は出撃お願いします。作戦スタートです。
Hello everyone, this is NinjaGuy_12 here, bringing you the G-Line Light Armor in the Lancelot colors from code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion. So if you guys don't know what Lancelot looks like, I'll have a picture up right about now for about 1 to 2 seconds so you guys could get a grasp of the colors of that machine, and they don't actually look too bad on the G-Line Light Armor. I remember a long while ago there was a video on playthroughs where someone requested the Pale Rider Ground Heavy Arms in these colors, and so I saw that guy in the comments. I was like, the G-Line Light Armor actually looked a little bit better in my opinion in the Lancelot colors, and so even though he probably has no idea who the hell I am, I figured why not just, you know, paint it like this, and I pretty much stuck to this color scheme ever since. So that's kind of my story on that. Oh, that's a black tri-star painted Gelgu Kaimo. I like it. I wonder if he based it on my video. Probably not. But the G-Line Light Armor is a 400-point raid at level 1. There is the level 2 for 450 and level 3 at 500, and I think I'm using the level 3 in a 550 point room, and I still do quite well, to be honest. This is a kind of fun raid. I don't use it too often because I feel like this thing has way too little health. Like, I feel like you don't have enough hit points to survive anything with this suit. So if it had more hit points, I think I would like this more. And I also forgot to mention I'm playing with a buddy here, Punzi, who's in the Ashmar. And of course, if you guys have any questions about the kind of colors that I use or any requests on GBO videos, you could be sure to leave a comment, and also take a look at my Discord if you guys want to join my Discord server. So the G-Line Light Armor, it has the kind of heavy beam rifle. Even though it's called heavy, it looks like just a standard beam rifle to me, and that's basically what it is, to be honest. It's nothing too special about it. Just a kind of overall decent beam rifle. It's also used by the G-Line Full Custom, so if you guys have that suit, then you'll also know what the beam rifle is like. It also has the Beam Saber Enhanced that's used by the Granddaddy Gundam and the G-Line's standard armor, and a bunch of other suits like the Gunner Gundam. And the other, it has 2 sub-weapons. It has the just a pair of head Vulcans, which are too terrible. They're decent. Nothing to complain about Vulcans, to be honest. And then the only other sub-weapon this thing has is the missiles on the back. They are kind of like micro missiles, and they do quite a bit of damage, to be honest. Don't underestimate them if you're a support. So the G-Line Light Armor is a kind of interesting raid, to be honest, because it feels like it's a general. It's a raid that's acting like a general, because I mean, other than like the 3 swings, it basically just plays like a general. Like, it has a dodge roll. It has some, like, I think, general skills and stuff. So, you know, it's like a interesting mobile suit, if I'm being honest. Not really something I would probably like the most, but still interesting. And I've used this a few times, but I'm still getting better with this suit. So, I don't really get to use it because, or I don't like using it because of how little HP this thing had. If it had maybe more hit points, and I think I'd like it a little bit more. And by a little bit more, I mean a lot more. I guess we gotta move on to the design. I like it. It's quite cool. I never knew about the G-Line series up until they were added to the game, and then I also found out about it when I saw some gameplay of Mobile Suit Gundam 0081. So it looks quite cool, to be honest. And I like how there's like there's like this base standard G-Line, but you also have the kind of different option armor you could put on, like the G-Line light armor, like you're watching here, the G-Line standard, the G-Line assault, the G-Line full custom, and whatnot. So I feel like this is probably out of the 3, or I guess really the 4 G-Lines we have in the game, I think this one, in terms of looks the nicest. The only thing I might change is the kind of fuel tank on the back that's kind of popping out, because I think I'd rather have 2, to be honest, instead of the kind of 1 that we have helping Punzi repair his Ashmar. I forgot to mention that I'm playing with him, pretty sure. Yeah, he's in the Ashmar, and so I'm helping him out, get his legs fixed up, and he's pretty much good to go. And while I go ahead and call back in my G-Line light armor. I guess now I kind of want to obviously talk about the Lancelot colors, well, and you know, just Code Geass in general. I know this is supposed to be like a Gundam video, but I'm talking about the Code Geass series because I haven't painted any Code Geass Nightmare frame. So, the Lancelot itself, I like it, though I feel like the best version has to be the Lancelot Albion because I like those energy wings. But I mean, the original Lancelot is still a nice looking Nightmare frame. However, that does not excuse the pilot, Suzaku Kuroduki. If you're like me, who has watched the original anime and nothing but the original anime, I never liked him then, and when I went ahead and kind of started watching the when they redid the anime, or basically like kind of turned the anime into like the 3 movies, I don't like him much better. Because honestly, it's been a long time since I watched Code Geass, so when I went to watch the movies, I was like, you know what, since I already basically forgot his character, it was basically like relearning the character again. And even then, I still hate Suzaku. Because he kind of contradicts himself, and like the voice actor, God, the dub voice actor, I don't like him, to be honest. Like, his voice, I hate it. That's why, I also don't like, Riddy from, Unicorn, because it's the same voice actor. And there's already problems with Riddy in Unicorn, so it doesn't make it much better. If I had to choose between, hating, Riddy or Suzaku, I feel like I would hate Suzaku just a tiny bit more, because basically, if it wasn't for him, like, Lelouch would have been able to get away with so much more in the anime. So, that's kind of my take on that. Sorry for kind of ranting or kind of spoiling anything. I tried not to spoil, but if I accidentally did, then I'm sorry. But I probably didn't. But otherwise, this is unfortunately a loss. I know. Sad, because there's a camper on our team that dies last second, and so we lose the match. But otherwise, that is my game in the G-Line light armor and Lancelot colors. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and commentary, and I will see you guys later. Bye!
今回の戦闘報酬です。